One of the basic ingredients of success is a positive attitude. You can never go far in life if you have a bad attitude. The earlier you realize this, the better for you. A good or bad attitude is like a fragrance. As long as you have it on, it will follow you wherever you go, and others can perceive it too. Facial expressions, makeups, and expensive dresses cannot substitute for a bad attitude. In fact, skills and competence cannot make up for a bad attitude. The abilities you possess can take you to the top, but only a good and positive attitude can keep you up there. Nobody was ever born with either a positive or negative attitude. It is one of the things we learn or develop. Many people tend to believe that their attitude is set in stone. They also think that it has become a habit that they cannot be set free from. Sadly, this is not true. The truth is that a positive attitude is learned. It is a choice to learn, develop, and exhibit a positive attitude. Developing a positive attitude begins with the mind. If there is something wrong with how you think, there is nothing anyone can do for you that will change you. The onus of change rests with the individual. When you change your thinking, you will definitely change your life. You cannot have a positive attitude when you have a mind filled with negativity. Your attitude should never be dependent on how people treat you. You are solely responsible for your attitude. Many of us have given others the responsibility of determining how we act or react to the things that happen in our lives. It has been said that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you choose to react. Your life is yours. It will become more productive if you take responsibility for it. That someone uttered some bad news to you in the morning is not the reason why your whole day should be ruined. You have to decide to maintain a positive attitude at all times, no matter what happens. The kind of people you relate with on a daily basis will determine the kind of attitude you will develop. The Bible wasn't wrong when it says that bad company corrupts good morals. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. Indeed, when you stay with people who are filled with negativity, you will leave that place infected by the virus they are carrying. The goodness in you will be destroyed by the vibes you have been around for a long time. When you stay with someone who always fails to see the good in other people, you will begin to develop that attitude of always seeing everything wrong with others. The bottom line is that you look like who you spend time with. A life that is devoid of gratitude will never develop a positive attitude. There seems to be a strong correlation between a positive mindset and gratitude. People who have a positive mindset are those who have learned to appreciate life and the simple things it is made up of. When you learn to appreciate little things, you will also be appreciative of the bigger ones. As much as you need to be wary of people who are always complaining, you will never be successful if you are a complainer too. For these kind of people, the weather is always too hot, or the food is too salty, or the car is too slow, or the vacation is too long, or their fingers are too tiny. The list goes on and on. A positive attitude sees the beauty in a dull atmosphere and relish the taste of every meal. That is the kind of life you should always live if you are going to develop a positive attitude. It is said that when Mother Teresa was asked what were the requirements for the people assisting her with the work among the destitute in Calcutta, She said that they must have a desire to work hard and must possess a joyful attitude. In other words, they needed hard work and a positive attitude. Your attitude in life will need a daily adjustment. The vicissitudes of life and the challenges of every day can water down your positive attitude sometimes. That is why you will need a daily assessment and adjustment of your attitude to make sure it is always positive. Just like every discipline you know, your positive attitude too cannot take care of itself. Because you own it, you must make sure that you look after it daily so that you do not lose it. When you are careful to observe it as you should, you will be in a better position to notice the red flags that may tend to emerge. Developing a positive attitude should also come with a change of language. The quality of your life can also be determined by the quality of your words. When you always say the right thing, your body and mind will function accordingly. Always tell yourself the right things. When you are faced with a seemingly difficult challenge, you should tell yourself that you can do all things through Christ who gives you the strength. Philippians 4 verse 13. When you feel like you are inadequate, tell yourself that you are enough. Words of affirmation and positive declarations will surely help you develop a positive attitude. While it is true that you have a responsibility of building a positive attitude, what you tell others will also go a long way to determine the kind of attitude they have. This will in turn reflect in the way they act towards you and how you respond. Imagine you are surrounded by a staff of disgruntled employees who are always complaining. Their negative attitude will be stinking everywhere around the workplace. This will go a long way to also influence your negative attitude. In conclusion, you must make a decision today to have a positive attitude. Everything about your life begins with the choices that are equally matched with actions. In other words, it is not enough to just decide and desire to have a positive attitude. You must work towards it.